Hello and welcome everybody, I'm one proud Bavarian and you are looking at the prized possession of this playthrough, or at least I feel like that is the prized possession of this playthrough. We are going to probably, maybe, potentially settle in this very episode. I would love to see it. I have no idea if it's actually going to work out, if, you know, this is what we're actually going to choose for ourselves. I don't even know what religion we're going to pick at the end of the day. Primarily because, well, you know, it's not that easy to pick the right religion. Originally I thought, hey, let's become Orthodox, or let's become Mahdite, you know, that special form of Islam, or let's become Reformed Tengrism, and now we're maybe becoming Satanist. And I did see a lot of people very enthusiastic for Satanism. I also saw a lot of people, or some people, rather reluctant, because like Satanism obviously as a church and as an organization during the medieval times makes no sense, and the, you know, like kind of demon worshipping Satanism that we see in Hollywood tropes and so on and so forth doesn't even make any sense in a realistic normal point of view, because even the modern day church of Satan has nothing to do with that sort of stuff. So I'm not sure what exactly we're going to go with. I have installed the mod called Church of Satan, or rather Satanism Plus, but I think you can only actually invoke that if you are the leader, which we clearly are not the leader of. So unless we become that, there's just not even a choice to become Satanist. I'm personally still leaning towards Mahdite if Satanism doesn't work out, but I'll be real with you, I have no idea. This game and this playthrough is crazy. Everything could change within a heartbeat, and what we're going to do here is primarily going to be wait. We're going to wait until the right time, by which I mean literally until I can get the ball rolling. With the ball I mean until our population is so large that we can actually migrate, which we currently cannot do. Bishop Ludwig from Poland, huh? Empty Pockets. His name is Off the Empty Pockets. Oh, it's actually Croatia. That's a good name. That's a really good name. We have also built a temple right over here, which means that we now do have 3 holy sites under our control. The 4th one is hard to come by, to say the very least. Now, I sincerely mean that, mostly because the 4th one would be Severin or Bashkan in the very east. We're not going to go to the east. I'm not crazy. Even if we didn't have this truce, we couldn't conquer this in one go. So we need Severin, and Severin is hidden behind Montaigne. So this is a thing of impracticality. Can't really get away with it. Anyway, let's not worry about Tengrism too much. If we can't do it, maybe somebody else can do it. We leave the hordes, of course, in a very strong position, an extraordinarily strong position. I mean, incredible. What we've given them here, really. What is this? We propose that these 2 people marry, sure. I don't see why not. I do see, however, that I do want to dial down the music just a tiny little bit, because I'm, you know, like, I have to hear it myself. I have to hear life itself in my ears. We can press a weak claim. I don't think I'm going to press a county claim. Are you crazy? Think I got nothing better to do? Umur. And then we're going to pick up Urbuga, whatever his name was, Korbuga. Oh, we're growing, alright. We are growing quite quickly. Created the title Yapgunlik Azla, that's okay. And you know what? I think I'm actually going to pull out a fucking calculator, because I don't know what 75% of 55k is. I have no idea. I'll tell you straight up. I don't know. Oh, they're rebelling. Well, I mean, we gotta wait anyway then, don't we? I think my waiting is going to consist out of me plundering. Let's skip these non-noteworthy events there. Takes a special interest in Zoroastrians, but frowns on Christians. Open China, alright, that sounds good. You want to marry Nergis off. Nergis is my half-sister, King of Croatia. Is that your actual heir? It is. You know what? Let him marry. Or let him get betrothed. He's already bribing us. He's already bribing us, guys. It started as an uneasiness around guests and strangers, then evolved into awkwardness and a strong feeling of discomfort. I guess we'll just become shy. I don't have a problem with a shy character as a thing. I don't really, you know, take offense if we have a shy character. If he doesn't want to talk to me, he's the king, or, you know, in this case, the Yapgu. What is he gonna do? Or what am I gonna do about it? You know, he's a living god in this sense, or rather the living devil, if you get my drift. Shall be educated in that. Thank you very much. Alright, good siege, everybody. We can go home, I guess. Let's siege something more down here. Oh, what is this? Siege of Ugru? Who are you? How dare you be hostile to me, Karabey? Are you Karabey? You're Karabey. Who the hell is Karabay? Oh, I made them hostile by... I was the one that made them hostile. Wow. This really tells us a story about ourselves. Doesn't, but don't worry about it. Let's advance in our society. Siege of Barskov was won. Let's win the next one as well. Thank you for advancing me. All my court physicians, sure. Oh, they're coming. Oh, they're coming. I don't think we can beat them. I think I accidentally walked into a death trap. Oh, we beat them. We beat them, alright. Holy shit. We decimated them for no reason whatsoever. They literally didn't want to fight. We just went in there and were like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. So that was the river crossing, but also our extraordinary talent in leading troops, which will surely benefit us. I think we're like maybe at 75 now? No, apparently not. I think we gotta be coming close, right? 55, 40k, probably somewhere in there. I could make him not... No, don't worry about it. I don't need his support in any way. You know what I do want? What are you fighting anyway? Why are you walking through my land like this? Mogul War for Dunayuk. Don't even know where Dunayuk is, but it gotta be like... Ah, this one. So he's trying to conquer that. That's okay. What is the other war? Ah, religious conquest, reconquest of Tamatarka. I don't even know what that is, but don't worry about it. Some days I think I'm going insane. It is probably all in my head, but sometimes I notice people staring at me. When my courtiers whisper, it is impossible to shake the suspicion that it might be about me. Being one of the plague bringers always felt worth the risk, but I'm not so sure anymore. Oh, he's getting scared, despite being possessed by the devil. That doesn't look like he's gonna go around and, you know, like, found a new religion. That doesn't look like that at all. I will say that. So, Euphemios appears to be winning here. If he does, that's okay, because then we're gonna immediately start to invade. But until then, I think I'm gonna recruit some more troops, which we will then use. We will immediately lose that horde, I believe, as soon as we settle. But I don't even know how the settling is. Honestly, I settle so rarely with these sort of playthroughs. We're gonna have to take a look at this. I hope it all works out, but I don't know. Who am I to know? Also, my mother is now dead. Hey, could you get out of my face when I'm talking to my mum? How could she even be married to this lad? Let's be real. Yapko Buland? Cruel man. History is a subject that... Right, okay, let's start Alexander. Let's study... Let's stutter Alexander. Alright, they married, so they now have... You know what, let's not talk too much about Nergis. I want to believe that we are actually beautiful, alright? I can't do that if I look at her face, is the thing. Let's pillage the Crim a bit. I think we can do that. We can get away with that. Absolutely. Oh, look at them. Goodbye there. I wish he would pass away though, I will be honest with you. I do wish that would happen, but he's our age. He's not gonna go anywhere, let's be real here. Let us be clear. Let us be clear. You get the joke? Let us? Like, you know, don't worry about it. Oh, who just died? My acquaintance. Look at this face. I like the possessed people so much. And we've become a raider, which is honestly fair. We have raided quite a fair bit. Wait a minute. There was one... Oh, I didn't even know. There's so many stupid-ass provinces here. I can't rate this. Like, I'm not actually getting anything out of it. And now, actually, Poland did send us a priest. I'm gonna, of course, get rid of that priest in a second here. The rebellion will end in a second. I'm actually literally just waiting for this rebellion to end. I need it to go. I don't even care if this isn't... You know, let's say that this stuff here that is rebelling isn't the same as this rebellion. I wouldn't care. I only care for everything here. It's all I care about, you hear me? 40%. Oh, in her favor. Apparently. Well. Lietuva looks quite strong, and I mean they are lucky because we didn't focus on them at all. We didn't even bother. Oh, and we can do an invasion now. Look. There's a time and a place for everything. But we just gotta wait here, okay? Let's just take a long look at this and let's just enjoy the show. Because as they are infighting, I'm waiting, literally sitting across the border threatening to take away half the empire. I don't know if we're going to go down all the way in Greece, like all the way south, but I do want to take everything here, like this. Maybe Constantinople is probably, but I would rather just like burn Constantinople down to the ground entirely. If, you know, to leave a mark on this world, have it gone, never to be recovered. That sort of stuff. Maybe a bit too radical, you say? Well. Sogbul Geravli. Sure, you can go, buddy. Ooh, news from China. Wait a minute. Regardless, they've suffered a crushing defeat and Jurchen armies are journeying home. Right, the Jurchens did take this over. The place over here. I'm a bit afraid as well. We need to go further into the west so that the Mongols can't actually push our shit in. And yes, I'm thinking of the Mongols threatening us potentially. Their horrors to suffer as well. You know, we did intermarry that, but I'm still gonna take those people out. Don't ever think otherwise, you hear me? Alright, just end this war. Come on, man. I need this war to be gone like yesterday, man. I think we can do it also. That was one of the worst impressions of anything that I've ever done. Guess I'll take a skull. Taken so many skulls at this point. Isn't this like the second skull that we've taken? Yeah, literally the second skull. I think the first one, though, was made by our father. Yeah, Vasilisa. I remember her. Don't even know why we had a grudge against her. But, you know, we just did. Sometimes you just do, and it just be. We're gonna name you that. Thank you so much. Come on, just end the rebellion. I need it to be over. And you know it. Sog, as my scribes collect all your stories. The Ingam Empire is a fascinating place, my lord, Sog says, as I turn to the foreign coins over in my hand. Look at him, he looks very different now. He arrived this morning, and besides the obvious souvenirs, he came carrying many a tale from his travels. Everyone in the palace wants to know everything. Thanks for the grace, nerds. Can I get anything for this? Apparently not. It's only a concubine. What about Ilkai? She's crazy. She's insane. Can I get you out of seclusion? Apparently not. I could send you a eunuch. Ooh, look at that. Good 360. He's a pretty good eunuch too. Sure, send him off, boys. And that's about it. Now, what can I demand? I will ask for a Chinese artifact. Truly a magnificent artifact. We just got Ngim artwork. I shall harbor it, I guess. It's a 2. Come on, man. You could have given me something better there, and you know it. Don't even... This isn't even like a weird thing to say. You just could have given me something better, and you know this to be true. Come on, I just need this. I just need this to carry on, and you know it. And I need to stop saying that. That's the thing I do today, it appears. 53%. They really like to stretch out this struggle right now, don't they? If you served some titles, that's okay. Jesus, look at our realm. It's so big. Holy fuck. You never think about it until you actually like open up the map. And it's fascinating too that the HRE still was able to hold it all together here. Let's take a look. For Heiliges. So somebody else is trying to get it. It's nothing interesting. Denmark still eating their way into Anglo-Saxon land. Damn, they're actually doing it. This is literally Sea Kings, except 100 years later. 200 years later. Theodosia, I just need to clean up here, okay? Don't want to attack you during a rebellion, you hear me? I know you can win this. I know you will win this. You'll be fine. Just let me migrate. This is the episode. I can feel it in my bones. Don't you understand? It's just that as long as you're rebelling, I can't actually do anything about that. She's in her thingy. What about... Tell me about your actual... Where are your commanders? Yeah, your commanders. Ah, okay, they're somewhere over here. They're just resieging stuff, I guess. I need them to fight because she's now clearly better. Mutulu, it's you know, time for you to go. There you go. Goodbye. Mutlu, pardon me. A small kitty is demanding your attention. I shall kick the kitty. That's what you get if you mess with me. Oh, and would you look at this? The Pechenakes fell apart. Absolutely fell apart, which means that I'm just gonna kill some time here. I hope at least that I can kill some time here. Nobody, they don't want me to declare. Are you crazy? Council. Who's doing this? They're all glory hounds. They're all just like, well, I want to have glory. There's no glory in this. God damn, so many glory hounds. Just let me invade. I'm going mad over here, I swear to God. But what else is there to do other than invade? But this does mean that I could Come on, man. There's no glory in this war, really? No glory in this war? Oh, we can rank up. We didn't do anything. Hello, I have ranked up. God, why? Man, if only you could annex both rebellion and proper territory during a rebellion, but you just can't do it. It just doesn't work, is the thing. And they don't give a shit about actually speeding this up now, do they? You stop. What are you doing? Look, I had it with you silly raiders. This isn't even my land. I don't care for any of this. Still gonna take it. You hear me? And you won't be able to resist. I'm wrathful now. God bless America. You know, usually you're like, oh, I want this rebellion to last so that I can do my things to the rebellion while we wait here. But not in this case. In this case, I'm like, why does it take so long? Just end it immediately. God damn it. 80%. Theodosia, I really, really need you to finish this, you know? It's all those things, just, you know, just like do it. Oh, they just blobbed. See that? Oh. I must be careful. 85% Theodosia. Finish him. Let's hold the grand summoning yet again. Blessing of Azazel. We actually got +3 martial. This is a blessing of Azazel that we use to invade these new lands. Man, I don't know. You know, what I have to say about the Satanic Church here is essentially that obviously it doesn't make any sense, neither historically nor from a modern point of view, but at the same time, it's not really a Church of Satan, is it? It's actually a Church of Erlich. I might even rename it in the files if we actually did do this, which I doubt right now, but at the same time, we in this. We in this. You hear me? We are in this. It would be a Church of Erlich, so just like a turnaround Tengriism. Maybe that makes more sense. Maybe that even works out. I don't know. You tell me. Also, guards, please oil up the wreck. Thank you. So what we have to do is everything that we want, we actually have to siege down the primary holding. Everything else, every other holding doesn't fucking matter to us. We just need the primary holding. It's the way it is. That's the way it's always going to be. We can conquer things outside of Bulgaria as well if we just get it. I'm not actually going to take this down any further. Horus to suffer as well. Who are you? What even is that? Did they rename that? Oh, there are 2 kingdoms now. Haik and Vaspuru. Whatever that means. Alright, just siege them, boys. It's all we need you to go. Oh, there they come. Well, they're dead. Quite clearly. Quite clearly. Deceased. Now our hordes here, our friends, are sieging down more than is necessary. I wish they wouldn't even attach to me, but apparently they do. Not the biggest fan of that, I will admit. You know, I will say it. I don't have a problem saying it. Not the biggest fan of it. Stop attaching to me. There you go, we got him. And we are celibate. Dilek has been hiding from her enemies for some time now, living in relative isolation. You find that she no longer shows a physical interest in the same way that she used to. Oh no, she became celibate. Oh. Kind of get it, you know, when you're hidden away for years and years, it's almost like modern internet people. They go crazy. And they're like, what do you mean I'm going crazy? I'm just normal, you're going crazy. That's how it always goes. So yeah, this is going to be a fairly drawn out war, mostly based on, you know, speaking on experience here. They want to come around the corner here. Yeah, I knew it. Now I'm gonna take this down. I don't care what you do. Are you crazy? You can beat up these troops easy. Boom. Got him, boys. Easiest money I've ever made. Chelby invasion of Bulgaria. Who joined him here? Just a random man. A Muslim lord. No, it's actually not a Muslim lord. It's an Orthodox lord. Of Sicily, it appears. Well, what can you do? Oh, they're actually besieging this. Let me just quickly go in there and clean that mess up. See, this is what I hate. You always have to do this way, like, oh, now I have to go back, and I have to go forward, and I have to do everything, and yikes. Hate it. Take this down. The quicker we siege, the quicker we're done with that war. The quicker everything is done here. The quicker we can settle, so on and so forth. But this war clearly is quite simple here. We're a genius in terms of warfare. Songs of Anguish. Invite Damir over for some fun, sure. And we've done it. Taken care of him. That's a lot of screaming. Loud screaming, mostly. Now, let's bring them down fully, alright? This is the time to not be hesitant. We are already getting the Kingdom of Bulgaria. Stay aware of that. But at the same time, I would like to have this entire system, right? Maybe not these. Maybe I'm going to leave him Thrace. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going to leave him Thrace. Depends. And depends on the mood that I have at the end of this episode, pretty much. We're already 21 minutes in. Jesus, I wish they didn't have this civil war. But they did have that civil war. So why would I not take Thrace, by the way? Of course, that is a question that comes up when I say, hey, we're literally conquering the best part of the Byzantine Empire. Why wouldn't I take the very best part? Well, the answer is fairly easy to find here. I think, at least. The answer is that I don't want Thrace because this is kind of in the spirit of the entire thing. I want to keep them alive so that I can, you know, raid it. Or I don't even know if we will be able to raid. I doubt it. But so we can mostly turn around and like have something to fight for, right? Otherwise, the East would be entirely uninteresting to us if we did take that. So maybe. So that's what I'm thinking. We should take everything that we can actually find here. In the west, that is. Oh, there come more troops, huh? Well, no longer. Goodbye. Wiped him. God, I love wiping. So good. I love how he's like, oh, I can totally defend this. Just let me get my troops from over here. He will not be able to defend this. That is all I can say in this regard. And it's really nice of our vassals to actually attach the way they did. Really? You gonna do this again? I mean, I might as well let him have it, I guess. I don't really give a shit about that. What do you get? Literally nothing. Sure. What a fool. I mean, you know, I guess it was intelligent by the AI because they were like, oh, the player will not have the patience here. I don't actually care for any of that. That land can leave. And we are not the leader of the siege, excuse you. Alright, let's be the leader of this siege then. Alright, as you're seeing, it's going splendidly. We're having a great time, and I think this is working out perfectly. Every morning, especially when the weather is splendid, as it is today, you like to go out on your balcony, lean against the railing, and take in a deep breath of fresh air. The view from up here is spectacular. Somebody's killing me. You inspect the railing only to discover that someone has sawed through its supports. The slightest nudge would have been enough to make the whole thing topple over the side. As you leaned against it, as usual, I would have died. How dare you? Oh, Jesus. We just got torn down. It's also fun to see that Erlich is actually supporting us. He sends so much sickness. The entire realm is going through an epidemic of smallpox, and we're just here beating him up. That's what I want to see. That is what I like to see. Oh, lovely. Yeah, absolutely. Let's duel him. He's a -4. Holy fuck. Goodbye. Dork. Got a new prisoner, very nice. A prison Mike. So I think we're not even going to take all of southern Greece. I think we leave that for the time being. We stop like right here, right? I think that's a good idea. Like that gives interesting borders. Let's frame it like that, right? It gives interesting borders that you don't just not see not often, but instead it's just like we have still stuff to conquer. You know, with the horde mechanic, you have to kind of counter game. You know, if you know what I mean, it essentially is, hey, you have to stop yourself from being overly aggressive and good, because the horde mechanic is entirely overpowered. You've seen this entire playthrough so far, haven't you? You know, like wherever we go, we just brought absolute defeat to our enemies. Not a single time were we truly threatened. So we have to like kind of get into a position where, as a feudal lord, we still have people around us that are threatening, you know, that so that we don't immediately become totally overpowered. I think like an empire like this looks nice. I think as well, somebody brought on, or brought up, not on, conversion of Slavianska Vera Ljubice, Lübeck. Somebody brought up that we should settle in Epirus, exactly. The thing is, you know where I think we should settle? I think we should 100% settle in Macedon. They had horses, did they not? They were the best in their time, were they not? What's stopping us from doing that right now, huh? I am the best Khan that you will ever find on this entire planet. Thank you very much. Let's just keep sieging it. I mean, you know, this is a siege adventure pretty much. It always goes this way, let's be real. Many years of my life have been dedicated to the Plague Bringers, performing missions and tasks in the interests of the Order and its Black Khan. Today all that effort has been rewarded, as I have become the new Black Khan. Well, how do you even... I don't even know how I would do that, if I could do it, right? I could just invite... Maybe I didn't activate the mod. I think I did, but maybe it doesn't even count for Tengri fellow Satan worshippers, which would be just like weak, but you know, sometimes modders do that. They don't plan for all occasions. Nobody plays Tengri. Who's gonna become the enemy of Erlik? Come on, that's just ridiculous. I can see that being the thought process of a modder. Somebody else converted. Paugudi. Catholic, it appears. Gotta keep sieging. I mean, I'm not worried. Look at the carpet that we've already created here. We've poured into their realm. And now let's kill him down here as well. Biker, preacher in the service of Khan Charles? Excuse you? Ah, Mannequin, you're the opposite of me. You realize this? I'm darkness, you're light. It's unacceptable. Alright, we're gonna go up full Persia here. I think this episode may be a bit longer. Because I don't wanna stretch this out over 2 episodes. That's just ridiculous. Songs of Anguish, let's do it again. Sure. Still yet another one. Another one bites the dust. I'm leaving all of this fairly unravaged as well. Just, you know. I love this because, like, the hordes reinforce so quickly. Stop sending me these. Stop sending me pleas for mercy. Have you looked into my eyes? Do you see mercy in them? I haven't seen any mercy. So I thought we may want to settle like right over here. That's where the proper city of Macedon was. Somewhere around there anyway. You know, that they all ruled from. And then Cassander came and became a bit insane and was a bit angry at everything. After Alexander, that is, of course. Everybody became angry after Alexander. Everybody did become angry after Alexander. So yeah, I was thinking this is our realm, not the boot. Ignore the boot, right? So we leave them Thrace, say that the Emperor's city wasn't touched, because if we do take it, then we get it. And I don't want to get Constantinople. I really want to do that. Vuland of Vuland's host has gathered a band of warriors with the intention to raid foreign lands to create a fortune of his own. Cool. You're my son. Wait a minute, you're my son. Wait a minute. You're not my primary son. Good. Alright, everything's fine. Don't think I said anything, alright? It's all good. Let's get rid of this. The good thing about hordes, as I said, is they just reinforce so quickly because everybody has a manpower pool instead of living with a levy, you know, and having to live with that maybe quenching or being done with. So we're almost finished here, which is huge. What is this? An uprising. It's 1.41k troops, not 1.41k troops. No, that's barely anything. But I'm not gonna actually stop him, so joke's on you, buddy. Maybe this was his genius all along. You don't even have to sort that because it's a city, but we're going to nonetheless. It's what we do, isn't it? Okay, let's take this first. And we're gonna move towards Skopje. Don't be scared, okay? I won't forget Skopje. Come on. There you go. Easy money. Let's take him. Alright, we're almost there where I want to be. I did take the islands as well, so don't forget about that. Nobody gets out of my way here. Tarusa tribe. Oh, it's fucking Slavianska. I was like, wait a minute, what are they sieging? Troya. Oh, what? How did you re-siege that so quickly? How dare you? First of all, I think we need to clear up the mess over here. They are uniting their armies, which isn't really threatening, all things considered, but I don't like to see it, okay? Because then they can actually start sieging. I shall duel this man. And he's dead. Goodbye. Is he, yeah, he was part of the Varangian Guard. Well, there he goes. There he goes. I decided to tour Tiberiopolis to receive the adulation of my subjects, but as my open carriage took a turn, we don't have a carriage. Are they killing me? That's so ridiculous. Are you okay? In what world? I don't even... Nobody rebelled against me, even. Alright, I mean, this settles it, right? We have Yabgu Tutush of Chelbir. Who the fuck even are you? Who the hell is he? I'm so confused. Wait a minute, so my father is Yabgu Bülent, which makes me just the brother. Right, I'm just the brother, so the brother inherited it, not his son. Which is fine. It also kept the realm together, but it means that, I mean, he's not a Satanist. Alright, Satanism gone, I guess. Somehow we also kept the realm together. I don't even know how he did that, but none of the other clans actually declared against us. I guess you declared against me? No, you're a Pachanaker, you're somebody else. They all were like, yeah, we're down here in the Balkans, this is fun. We like to have fun here. Maybe it's because we were at war, I'm not sure. But one way or another, I'm telling you straight up. First of all, get married, son of a gun. Oh. Why can't you get married? People in hiding. I'm in hiding. Come home, buddy. Wanna marry this lady? We'll take some sort of concubine here. There you go. Let's carry on. We're almost done. Horses, of course. How are you? What's your character? So he's cynical, he doesn't believe in anything, he's trusting, stubborn, cruel, drunkard and depressed. He's not a great king. But let's just say, I mean, you know, strategically, of course, this war is practically already over. Like, he's done. It's not in his will anymore if he wants to stop this war, you know, whatever he wants to do. I do think that claiming more power is easy for him. You know, he is a cruel man that only listens to his own desires. But he's not a Satanist. That is an important distinction right there. So fun that like neither of our actually good Khans or Yabguns were ever in a position to actually finish their wars. They just weren't, ever. Unable to ever finish anything. What a family. What a family indeed. Let's just take them out here. But he is cruel. I mean, he goes with the same thing. Probably just doesn't, you know, sacrifice them to Alec. He doesn't do that sort of thing. I don't think I'm going to take the islands here. I think the Basilea Romayon can keep those. I'm going to take everything like this, and then that's going to be our empire. And starting in the next episode, we're going to do some empire building there. I don't even know if I can settle as this character, like, immediately, I mean. I think I probably should take that island, but how did the game crashed? Alright, I'll see you in a second. I'll just see when we saved, alright? One moment. Oof, here we are. I'll be real with you, we're not dead. So, like, in this save, and this is the last autosave from January, we are not dead. I hope that we die. If not, then I'm gonna kill ourselves at the end of this episode. I'll be real with you, because it did happen. And I'm not gonna, like, rewrite history here just because the game crashed. The game can suck it. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Alright, it all worked out. Beautiful. I like it. Alright, there you go. You don't even know. You know what, CK2? I'm so thankful that you just did this. I don't think anybody rebelled against us again. But that's okay. Look, here's the deal. I'm gonna finish this, and then we're gonna call it an episode, yeah? I think that is perfect. It's already a long episode. I hope you're happy with a long episode. I know I'm okay with it. You know, I've done it before. Gonna do it again. Our regency is ended, of course. Now, let's take care of everything that we have here. Or that we want, rather. It's not that much anymore. Come on, let's get rid of it, boys. I'm not going to take the islands. I did decide that. I mean, I want to bring this episode to an end. You know, that's one of the things. But at the same time, I don't think they would actually bring the horses over there. I know it sounds hilariously stupid, and it is. But, I mean, these reasons often were like this. They, you know, we just can't do it. Be it on a logistical level. So they wouldn't take the islands. You know, that's how England existed for so much time until the Vikings came. The Vikings were like, wait a minute. But we have boats. And then the English were like, oh no, didn't think about that, did we? How did that happen? Alright, we got everything under control here, actually. This is good. Did they retake this? They totally did. Maybe I'm going to leave them that, but off the looks of it right now, I'm not actually going to leave them that. I'm going to take them out here. Because this is not a proper island. I think we can get that done within a heartbeat here. And I'm actually going to let him come. Each of Vorotnisk. That was up north for sure. I recognize a Russian name. Are you crazy? There you go. And now we go over here. Then we're done. Okay, well, you're a higher priority for sure, buddy. I think. I'm gonna take you out anyway. No matter what you say. There we go. We got him. All right, and now I just want that stuff. All right, Thrace we're gonna take later. And obviously this down there I would also like to take later. Not at this time. Alright, I think we're good at the moment with the land that we are taking here. It's going to be a big chunk of land. I mean, what do you want me to say? Orthodox Uprising, that's okay. Don't even know where that was. Don't worry about it, mate. Siege of Croya. Excuse me? What's happened? Still hold everything. Alright. Alright, and this is it. This is going to be our realm, alright? Look, there you go. All of this is now ours. And I will settle, and I'm also threatening, it appears. Or did I turn defensive pacts on? I wish that was off, but that's okay for the time being, I think. I would like to settle over here. It's not that good a holding. I guess that this one is maybe like slightly better. How do I even settle? Holy shit, I don't know. We'll find out in the next episode, alright? Maybe I don't even know how it works anymore. I will see you then. Later, alligator.